Joe Flacco and the Ravens down but not out. They got the 49ers coming up this weekend. Joe joins us now. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing okay. I noticed that something's different with the hair. Let's break it down. Help me understand. It looks good. It looks elite quarterback worthy. So
Sweet, man. Appreciate that.
All right. Who helped you? What are the changes here?
Well, hey, at the end of the year last year, I just hadn't had a haircut, so I had to start combing it at the end of the year last year. And then when the when we went into the off season, it kind of just translated into a little trim and a normal haircut. So I just decided to keep it. I think the wife likes it, and everybody else has gotten given me some pretty good feedback. So.
All right, so there's no product on there. It looks like there might be a little.
No, there's product. Yeah, there's definitely product. I mean, my hair is straight, as an arrow, so I have to put something in there to do something with it.
I like it though, but I make my living with my hair, so I'm just saying, from one hairdo to another, I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it. I got to keep my hair as long as possible now, so I can continue to do it.
That's all I wanted to talk to you about, Joe. How would you break down this start? How would you sum it up?
Well, not good. It's been tough. We've gone into every one of these games with a lot of confidence, and we just haven't been able to get the job done. I mean, we haven't played terrible football, but we haven't played well enough to win football games, and that's what it comes down to. Is every Sunday going out there and doing whatever you have to do to win a football game, and we just haven't been good enough at doing that this year. And it's something that in the past, we've gotten a handful of wins every year. In tight games like that, just because we were good at winning, and we knew how to get it done in the end, and we just haven't been able to do it so far.
Now, fans will panic. Media panics. Are you guys panicking at 1-4?
You know what? We're not. I think John leads us, and it starts with him, and I think his mindset's been great through the whole thing, and he's been very positive. I think that's where it all starts, and I think we do a great job following, and because of that, I think the locker room's been great. Practices have been really good. You come out and watch our practices, and I don't think you'd get the idea that we were a 1-4 football team. So that's all you can ask for at this point. We got to continue to do those things. Like each week's a new week, which it is, and we just got to go out there and play a little bit better.
How much football do you watch that's not related to your job?
Well, yeah, I mean, related to my job, you watch whatever you're doing to get ready for the week. Other than that, kind of just depends on a week-to-week basis. Probably don't watch whole games. I'll watch a little bit of the Thursday night game, maybe a little bit of the Monday night game. If you play on 1 o'clock and it's a home game, you can probably get home and catch a little bit of the 4 o'clock, maybe a quarter or two of the Sunday night. So I wouldn't say a ton. It's kind of just if I happen to be sitting in front of the TV when a football game's on, it inevitably gets turned on at some point, but not for the whole game.
If you could eavesdrop on any conversation between offensive coordinator and quarterback, who would you like to eavesdrop on?
Oh, there's a couple. I mean, I'd like to listen in to Green Bay, and I'd like to listen in probably to New England. Let's see who else. Off the top of my head, there are probably some guys I'd like to listen to.
Yeah, because Peyton probably doesn't have a whole lot of conversation. Peyton is.
Well, yeah, and I've been with Gary, and I've been with those guys, so I can get an idea at least as to what those conversations may be going like. Peyton without those guys, and yeah, I mean, I'd definitely like to see what's going on. But you also hear he's one of the guys you kind of hear about just from other guys. You tend to ask guys that have been with him or. And things like that, what it's like. So you hear some stories.
But have you ever been told a joke in your helmet during a game?
No, I have not.
but I would think to try to relax you in a moment. You seem relaxed anyway, but
yeah.
You might be the wrong guy. But I don't know. It just seemed
you know what? If Mark Trestman tried to tell me a joke, I would. That would be pretty good. That would be one for the ages, man. You have him and me both. I mean, if there's any two guys more unlikely to tell a joke, I'd like you to find them.
Are you not funny?
Not in that way. I mean, I don't look at myself as being very funny. I'm just real, you see it, man. Not a ton of expression, probably really, really dry. I mean, I think some people kind of laugh at me more than laugh with me. So,
how do I know you're mad at me in the huddle?
Don't worry, man. I got a couple kids. I know how to put on a face and get some bass in my voice. No doubt about that.
Can you teach Aaron Rodgers? Could you teach what he does?
I'm not sure. When you watch him, he does a lot of very fundamental things, but at the end of the day, you can't teach his throwing ability and his throwing ability and the mobility. You can't teach that kind of stuff.
There's athleticism there, but it's done in a way that is rare. So that's why I didn't know if you could you try to emulate Aaron Rodgers?
Well, yeah, I think guys can definitely look at him and how he plays and try to do those things. And I don't really think, I think you have to understand what they're trying to do and exactly how they're doing it. But I think you can definitely look at guys at the top of their game and get better from that.
Well, safe travels out there. Good to catch up with you, and thanks for joining us.
You got it.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, Dan, we'll see you.